Hi guys and girls, all you camper owners out there who's looking for information, as I do from time to time. So when you come up with something that you have managed to solve, put it on here and help the rest of us in this lovely community. The Mercedes 208D, it's a 1990. We restored this during COVID-19. It was a nice project, so it came up really nice. I think I've shown this before, but just a quick little look in there at it. And now we have a little issue with we had an issue with the water pumping. So we found that was just simply a rubber seal in the pump, in the actual filter, in the actual water filter going onto the pump. So that was an easy fix. But this is one here where we had the fridge, the gas operated fridge, was heating up. Too much heat was getting in around it, so it wasn't actually cooling the food and the beers, more importantly, as it should have been. So what I did was I removed this vent from the rear of the camper, from the very back, and there's 8 little self-tapper screws. That's them there, 8 of these little self-tappers holding it in. And I found a cloth hanging down here. Now that's going to obstruct any air getting into this cooler. This is your little cooler at the back of the it's like a little rad, and it needs air so that it can keep cool, because that heats up a lot. It's in there, you can see it in there. That's it there. It's the back of the fridge. So I pushed the cloth back up and out of the way so that air could get into it, and we'll put that back on. Now the next issue we had was I checked the exhaust system for the fridge, for the gas fridge, and that's your little exhaust pipe there. And I noticed that on the back here, you can see I put a little repair on there. There was an opening. Now, those of you who are on here and probably understand these vehicles more than I do, I don't see why you would have actually gas allowing to escape into the cabin of the camper van. So I put this little piece on the back. I made this little piece, you can see there with my thumb. I made that little piece there, and I put a hose clip on it to keep it retained in place, so as to redirect the gases out through the front one here, which will then eventually come out through here, as you can see, out through there and out the back of the camper van. Because I don't see the sense in having gas going back in, or exhaust gases going back into the actual home itself. Now, maybe it's needed. I don't know why it would be needed. It does heat up the countertops inside, which we don't really want. Anyhow, that's what I did with that. This one here is a simple 4 screws, 4 self-tappers on that one there. And that's it there. That's your little Electrolux exhaust gas cover on the outside for aesthetics, okay? And that's a little filter there, as you can see, which goes on the very front of this lad here. Okay. All right, it's quite simple. You have to remove this vent here anyway in order to get your hand in there to fit the gas. Now, it's probably not going to just go back in as handy for me now because I'm operating with the phone in my hand. But anyway, it goes back in there, goes back down in there, and then everything else is just simply screw back up again. Okay, so I hope this has helped one other of you guys on here to reason out and sort out why the fridge is getting hot. You're getting the food cooling on one end and hot on the other end, and around the countertop is quite hot. Well, there's your reasons for it. Make sure that vent is clear so the air can get in, keep it cool, and make sure that the exhaust, from my opinion anyway, that the exhaust is directed out of the cabin and not in and out. Now, someone will come on and tell me that I've done a good job, or I shouldn't have blocked off that back pipe. Just let me know. I'm all ears. Every day is a school day. Thanks for watching. Ciao. Please subscribe below, by the way, on my YouTube page. I appreciate that. Cheers. Bye-bye.